Hey guys, I wanted to make one more video today, just a quick one about a really good resource online for looking up Spanish words. Now that you guys are at home, obviously you don't have your dictionaries in the classroom and you're going to be probably using some online translating if you need help with something and you don't have time to ask me, or you don't want to ask me 10 questions and you just want to double check something really fast. So I'm going to show you two different resources and why I like one of them the best. So you can see on my screen right now this website, Spanishdict, Spanish Dictionary. This is my favorite translator for students, but I worry that many of you are using this, the Google Translate, and I'm going to just show you why I prefer the one that I prefer. So, starting off pretty easy, let's just say we were working on colors, and you need the color orange because it's a tricky color to spell. So you type in orange, and then you can see that there is a whole list of things that they have for orange. You can even click show more translations, and there's a ton. So this way you can look and find exactly what you are trying to say. So for example, the very first one that pops up, fruit, la naranja. You are not trying to say fruit, orange. You are trying to say the color orange. So you can skim down a little bit more, and now here it says color, el naranja. Or even further than that, color, anaranjado. And this is the one, anaranjado, that we have learned in class. You can see some other variations that different places use, like Puerto Rico uses chinita. Some people do say naranja for orange. If you were to scroll down even further than that, you can find some different phrases with orange. Down here, orange juice. Maybe you need that. Jugo de naranja. This just has way more options. Versus if you were using Google Translate, you typed in orange, it comes up with one word, naranja, which maybe that's what you're trying to say, but maybe it's not exactly what you're trying to say, because naranja means the fruit orange most of the time, and we are trying to say the color orange. Another reason is it tells you verbs versus nouns. So for example, smile. Now, we have the noun and we have the verb for smile. So sonrisa is the verb, like the actual smile on your face. He has the sweetest smile I've ever seen. Versus the verb, sonreír. Marissa smiled at me. So we can see verbs versus nouns. This also has a nice feature. You can click examples, and there's a ton of sentences, Spanish to English. So you can kind of see exactly what you're trying to say and maybe use a phrase like they've used. Same thing over here, switching back to the Google Translate. If I just type in smile, it's coming up with the noun, sonrisa, and maybe that's what you want to say, but it might not be if you need the verb. One more example. This is a good one for Spanish 1, 2, and 3. So if we were looking up just very simply the verb comer, which means to eat, one thing to notice is that there are two tabs. Sometimes two tabs pop up. Just make sure you are on the right one. See, I want the Spanish word comer translated to English, so that's where I should be. So comer, to eat, we already know that. It has a couple of different phrases here. Maybe you need those. But what I really want to point out is this tab right here where it says conjugation. Conjugation. So click on that. And now, wow, look at all of these different verb conjugations. You probably didn't even know these existed. So Spanish 1 kids, you guys can see right here, como, I eat, versus come, she eats. All of those are right there. Spanish 1, you guys are mostly working in present tense, so you're probably just going to be in this very first column right here. Spanish 2, we've been working on the past tense, preterite and imperfect. That's going to be the second and the third columns. She ate, comió, versus she used to eat, comía. A little bit different meaning, and you guys can see the endings for these. Spanish 4, you guys are working on past participles. comido. This is like saying she has eaten. Ella ha comido. There's more tabs on here if you guys want to click around. But again, if I were to look up eat over here, I'm just going to get comer, and that's really not enough information for a lot of what we are trying to do. So I really suggest you guys use this website, SpanishDictionary.com, for an online resource. Please don't use that Google Translate. It's just not advanced enough for what we need to do. Let me know if you guys have any questions.